Hello, fellow humans. It has been a long time since I have truly shared what's on my mind from my heart to you. Most of the time, I only feel this way in the bath. So don't mind me sharing my sacred space with you every now and again, because it is here where it's the only place where I'm locked in with no windows, where no outside anything can get in, that I feel the safest and the clearest to listen to my intuitions. It has been a very, very strange time. Whatever the darkness is outside, and whatever continues to want to destroy me and my fellow humans, my fellow energy workers and light workers and beings. I have seen us all go through the ringer these past few months, more than I have ever seen for our kind before. I myself have been brought to tumultuous choices, horrible energies, many losses, lots of grief, many moments that I no longer want to be here. But I press on. I know that this is a trick. I know that since the beginning of this life, I am a warrior. I am a peaceful warrior. I don't want to fight, but I want to stand up for what's right. And what's right to me is human free will, choices, truth, wisdom, the veil being lifted from our eyes so that we may see all that is around us, not just what is on the surface. For each and every individual human being to be able to follow their bliss, to follow their hearts, and do what is good for them and for their communities and their families. It's not just about self-care and doing what's right for oneself. It's very selfish. And while it does serve its purpose, it must be extended out to others as well. And remember, all that we do affects one another. We are all connected in this circle of life, as the Lion King would say. But it is true. Our Earth Mother is the only thing that has not betrayed us thus far. She is the only thing that remains true. She holds all of the answers, all of your healings, all of your health, all of your wellness, all of your spiritual connection. She holds the access point for those things for yourselves and your families and your communities. The animal, plant, mineral kingdom are what is important to turn to during these times. Do not believe everything you hear. Do not believe everything that you see. For if it is on a screen, it is easily falsified. For if it is in the air and it is wavelengths coming from the humans or a government or a satellite, it can be manipulated. It is up to you to decipher the codes that are for you. It is up to you to look to the earth, to protect her creatures, to protect her lands, to protect her waters. If you or your children are interested in living any kind of wonderful life, these are where our intentions need to lie. She holds the keys to every disease, disorder, and dysfunction. Without fail, I have found those things within her each time I have reached some odds that seem insurmountable, or some health question that seems awful or uncurable, I have found a way through her to cure, or it, or whatever you want to name it. I feel she births so much that she must be a female. I encourage you to stay in love, to do your best to remain humble and kind, to do your best to care for yourselves and extend that to the others around you. I encourage you to take care of the earth. I encourage you to take care of each other. Do not shun one another for making choices different than yours. There is no reason for these things. It only brings sadness and ripple effects to more sadness. The world runs on vibrations, energies, which all can be manipulated. So be very careful that which you take into your bodies, into your eyes, into your hearts, into your ears. Remember that we are all connected, whether you like it or not. And we all have each other inside of ourselves. And when we see things we don't like in someone else, it is generally because we don't like that about ourselves, or we wouldn't act that way. And so it doesn't make any sense. But the only reason we know is because we have learned from acting that way. So do our best to be kind. Do our best to be real. Do our best to be truthful. And do our best to discover within our own intuitions and bodies what is the best form of health for ourselves. And do our best to connect with this beautiful planet, which you have all chosen to arrive on and live on and thrive on. We all have a large responsibility to take care of this for our children and their children. Otherwise, what's the point? It just all disintegrates into nothing. What in the world are we doing here? I don't know. Really, I don't know. But I know this message rings true in my heart to send out to you. Happy Friday, y'all.